light bulbs have been seen as an evolution over years, which has helped the human species in many more ways that we can imagine. But how they actually evolved from the arc lamps to LEDs? Okay, the first lamp is basically arc lamps, the first artificial light source. The arc lamp worked around an idea of generating an electrical spark through the air between two carbon rods. The gap between the rods must be the right size to produce the maximum light. If the gap is too large, the spark will be flickered for a moment and then it will go out. If it's too small, then the light produced will not be much. Okay, so this is the idea of our first light. But we got a bunch of disadvantages for our first light. The first one is the carbon rods has to be replaced after sometimes, which requires a person to do the job. Second, it produces harmful UV rays. Third, create a constant buzzing sound if light was produced. Fifth, the long rods latest were about 75 hours. Six, it eliminated carbon monoxide gas, which is very harmful to our human body. On the second one we're basically talking about incandescent light bulbs. So Thomas A. Edison received a patent for the incandescent light bulb in 1875. So there were many conspiracy theories suggest that Nikola Tesla invented the light bulb. Now it's a different debate altogether. But as far as we know, Edison gave us the incandescent light bulb in 1833. There was the first sign of a constant electric light, and after that, for 40 years, scientists worked to develop what we know as the incandescent light bulb. The emission of the light bulbs and incandescent light bulbs due to the heat of filament and contains an inert gas that helps to emit the light better, and a filament made of a rare metal called tungsten. It's also present in the bulb. This makes the light bulb more luminous, consumes less energy, and cost of making gets lower down. Halogen light bulb is our third light bulb, improving the filament. Unlike the regular incandescent light bulb, using it earlier, and halogen as an inline or broadline is basically two elements. It's used in the bulb. This improves the light of tungsten filament. Also, the illumination is better as the halogens have atoms inserted, so the light produces cover a better distance. A huge advantage of using halogens instead of inert glass when its tungsten floats. It forms a residue which wastes an insert glass. Using halogens help the tungsten is redeposited to the filament after it's cooled down. This increases the life of filaments as it does not break down. And here's the light bulbs that we're actually using. These are the CFLs, the compact filament light. The compact fluorescent lights, commonly known as CFLs, offer a constant increase in the illumination as compared to the halogen light bulbs and the incandescent light bulbs. Also, it takes 25% less energy. In a CFL, the current is passed through a tube that's spins and it contains argon and a small amount of mercury vapor as well. The inside of the fluorescent tube is coated with phosphor, which an electric current is passed through the gases. An invisible ultraviolet light is produced, which further excites the phosphor, which emits the visible white light.
I'm the Science Explainer. See you next time.